In this video, we are going to be talking about confidence and specifically how to have quiet confidence. Wow, spectacular. Give me 14 of them. I kind of wrote down like a couple notes about this topic. I didn't really like strategically plan out this video. Matter of fact, I was even thinking, should I even talk about this? Because who am I to talk about it, right? Like, I'm not like some person on a huge platform or anything. But okay, girl, let's get into this topic. When people talk about having confidence, I feel like it could really come across easy as the opposite of quiet. Like, generally, you would think the people in the room that are the loudest, that are the most outspoken and get a bunch of attention are the most confident people. A person who is truly confident is quiet, because confident people don't seek attention. They know their worth, they know who they are, and they know what they bring to the table. Have quiet confidence, you know that you don't have to prove yourself. While you don't really need the attention and validation from other people, you should be open to people's feedbacks, opinions, criticism. You know that you're not necessarily needing validation from other people's opinions, but it's great to have an open perspective, an open mind, and listen to what others have to say. This topic is really interesting because before, I always used to think that in order to have confidence, you always have to be the person that's like leading the conversation. I myself have always been, and honestly am still, more of a quiet person in general. Social settings, I am definitely more of a shy person. When I have conversations with people, I want to be a good listener to understand rather than just to respond. And I feel like that's so easy to take that and be like, well, I'm not confident then. But in reality, you can still be a quiet, shy person and have confidence. You can still be a confident person by being a good listener. Now let's talk about something big, and that is confidence versus ego. To put it plainly, ego is artificial, confidence is organic. Ego is more of a personality trait and a mindset kind of thing. People may think I have to have a little bit of ego to go places, to keep moving. Maybe it's in business. Man, ego can really become a dangerous thing. Then you think you start having a bunch of power. Confidence is organic. Let's set an example. Let's say that you can teach martial arts and you say, I can teach martial arts confidently. Well, to say that, you know that took hard work, practice over time, learning from failure, learning from other mentors, instructors, and martial arts experts, building your physical body strength. And you must have had to learn how to teach people over time. All those things and hard work and dedication that you put into that allows you to be able to say confidently that you can teach martial arts. And ultimately, that example applies to having confidence in general. You know that confidence is a journey. It's not just going to come overnight. It's not just going to come in one day. Kind of going all over the place with this, but having confidence to me is being a humble person. Like I said earlier, you know who you are and you know your worth, but you don't look at yourself as you're all the way up here and everybody else is down here. Confidence comes from within you. Ego comes from without. If you have to look at anything or anyone from the outside perspective on what they think about you and what they're doing and you're not doing, or what they're not doing and you think you're doing and doing all the times better, that is ego. That is that cockiness. Versus confidence comes from within you. Confidence is something that after you've worked on it so long in here, you will just radiate it from the outside. Kind of lost track at this point, but my next tip is to surround yourself with things that only elevate you. I feel like it's also important to have some structure in your everyday life to have confidence. Be intentional about what you do every day, what you consume, and who you're surrounding yourself with. Focus on becoming a better version of yourself every single day. Once you do that, you will let your progress become your motivation. This year, I am really tuning into that and growing and learning in that process of trying to be a better version of myself every day. I really had to cut off the excess in my life in order for me to be like, you know what, you're gonna be in your glow up era. Especially like someone like me who's in their mid-20s, I am learning so much about myself. Just through a lot of failures, but also growth in my life. And when I see that progressive growth in my life, I become more passionate about who I am and what I want to bring to the table. That really helps me feel confident. I think all that kind of goes into my last note, which is in order to have quiet confidence, you want to feel your best. Becoming a better version of yourself each day really requires work, dedication and commitment to yourself. This can be in your daily routine of waking up earlier to be more productive. I once heard someone say this and they said, discipline will take you further than passion ever will. Honestly, that kind of sounds harsh. You gotta have discipline, you can't be passionate at all, it's just work, work, work. But it really is true that when you focus on self-improvement, you're gonna start cultivating the skills and the mindset that you need to overcome those obstacles in your life and reach new heights and achievements. It will ultimately lead to a more satisfying and purposeful life that leads to having that organic confidence. And again, confidence is something that comes over time. It's a learning process, it's a growing process. So for an entire summary on quiet confidence, be an active listener, take care of yourself and respect yourself, be a humble person, do not seek validation from other people, and invest in yourself every day. Keep working on you and know that, girl, you are beautiful just the way that God created you. Also, one thing that I do forget sometimes is don't forget to smile. Well, that concludes today's video on quiet confidence. If you stuck to the end of this, thank you so much for listening to me ramble. Thank you guys again for watching this video. I love you so, so much. I will see you soon in the next video. Bye!